Hello everyone, it is I, Mike V. Before we begin with the video, I would like to welcome all new subscribers in the past several months. It has been a while since I made a video. I assume that you guys have subscribed because you have watched one of my older videos on lessons on video poker. And today and for the next several videos at least, I would like to do a little remake of each one of those. So what I'm going to do is play 100 practice hands of each video poker variant, and then I'm going to give you, the viewer, a quiz, which basically means I will present a hand, and you try to guess at home what the best hold is. So for the next several videos, I will be doing this. So I have called this series Video Poker Genius, and my goal is to help you guys become better video poker players. So without further ado, let's begin. We're going to start with jacks or better. As always, this is the most basic level of video poker. I have the 9-6 pay table here. If you recall from my previous videos, this is usually the best version of jacks or better you will find. This has a return of 99.54% with optimal strategy. And we're going to play 100 hands. I'm going to play 100 hands. I have training mode on, as you can see on the right-hand side of the screen. This will tell me which hands I played correctly. And the traffic light icon here will tell me whether or not I've got the hand correct or not. Green meaning yes, yellow meaning minor mistake, red meaning major mistake. So let's begin. Alright, we dealt a 2-pair right away. Since this is my first video in a long time, I may have sound issues, maybe not. This is a brand new headset and microphone that I'm using, so when doing testing, it seemed like my audio is a bit loud, so I'm trying to not speak too loud, especially for those of you headphone users out there. I'll hold the king. Alright, so your goal is to hold the best possible hand mathematically. If I see any tricky hand situations, I will make a note of it. We'll go to a flush. Pair of sixes. King and queen. Ace and king. Two pair. Yeah, we got a full house. Queen and jack, yes. And this is a junk hand. Ace and king. 2 nines. Queen and jack. Couple of sevens. Couple nines. Ooh, I think it's this one. Yes. 4 to a gut shot. Ace, king, queen, jack basically is better than 2 to the royal in this case. nice straight. With 3 high cards, jack or above, you always select the two lowest ones. Four to a flush. And we got it. Just the queen and jack. Yep. 2 5s. And 3 5s. Kings and deuces. An ace. Couple 7s. And just the king. Couple aces. In this case, in jacks or better, you do not go for gut shots if there are no high cards. So in this case, we just discard all of them. Queen, jack of diamonds, yes. 2 6s. Couple aces again. Queen only. Completed 60 hands so far. Four to a flush. Not there. Queen, jack. Oh, flush. 2 pair. Four to an outside straight versus a high card. I think you do go for it. Yes, you do. 2 pairs. This is a junk hand. Couple jacks. King and queen. Yes. Four to a flush. 5 6 7 8. No. Queens. Queens again. Oh, I got the third. Couple 10s. Queen. Queen again. 3 3s. Two pairs. King. Couple deuces. If you have a pair versus just a couple of high cards, always take the pair. Deuces. 3 6s. Nothing here. King and jack only. Alright, we're almost done with our session. Nothing here. Is it king and 10? Yes, it is. Couple jacks. Last hand. Okay, so we played 100 hands. I have made no mistakes this session. However, you might. We're going to find out. We're going to take our quiz now. I'm going to reveal 10 hands that I have picked that I think are important to know for jacks or better. And what this software has conveniently is a pick button. If I click on this, I can select any hand to show. I can pick 5 cards or any number of cards and then return to the game, and it'll deal me those cards. So off camera, I'm going to select the hands, then deal them, come back on camera, and I'll show you what they are, and then give you about 5 seconds to think what the best hand is. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Alright, so be right there. Okay, hand number 1 is the ace of clubs, the queen of spades, the 9 of hearts, 4 of hearts, and 3 of diamonds. Pause the video if you need time. Select in your head which are the cards you should hold. Okay, the correct play is the ace and the queen. Not surprisingly, I decided to give you an easy one to start off with. It's the 2 high cards. High cards being jack or higher. Trying to hope for at least a pair, so we can win our money back at least, maybe even more. Hand number 2, we've got a 9, jack, deuce, 10, and 6. I'll give you 5 seconds to figure out which is the best hold here. Pause the video if you need more time. Okay, the solution here is the jack of hearts and the 10 of hearts. 2 to a royal. Now, a pair of 10s doesn't give you anything, so a lot of people will not hold the 10 with the jack, but in this case, you do want to hold it due to the very high amount for the royal, as you can see here, versus playing 1 to 4 coins. You should always be betting max anyway, and you got to take those chances when they present themselves. Okay, here's hand number 3. We've got a 10, a king, a 7, 8, and a queen, 3 diamonds, and 2 high cards. What do you think is the best hand to hold? Pause the video if you need more time. Okay, the best hold is 3 to a straight flush with 1 gap. So the rule is if you have 3 to a straight flush versus 2 high cards, and there is 0 gaps or 1 gap, so this would work if it's 7, 8, and 9 as well as 7, 8, 10, or 8, 9, 10, or 6, 8, 9, for example, then you would go for the straight flush in this case. If there are 2 gaps, so if it was 6, 7, 10, for example, 2 gaps, then you would go for the 2 high cards, the king and the queen, if that was the case. So, as you can see, game tells me it's the best play. And let's go to hand number 4 now. Alright, here's hand number 4. We've got a 6, 7, 8, 9, and another 8. 5 seconds to figure it out. Pause the video if you need more time. The best play is the pair. In most video poker variants, the pair is always better than the 4 to a straight, even if it's an open-ended straight. As you can see, game tells me it was the best. It was the best play. Let's go to hand number 5 now. Hand number 5, we've got king, jack, 5, 8, and 8. This looks similar to the last one, except that instead of a 4 cards to a straight, we got 4 cards to a flush and a pair. Pause the video and see and find out what's the best hold. Best way to play is to go for the flush. The payoff for the flush is higher enough that it's worth going for versus a low pair. Okay, hand number 6. We've got the same hand as last time, except instead of a pair of 8s, we got a pair of kings. Take 5 seconds to figure out what the best hold is. The correct play is to hold the 2 kings. Pair of jacks or better, it's a made hand. You don't really want to give it up in most situations, even if you got 4 to a flush. Okay, we're at hand number 7. We've got another similar hand. Take 5 seconds to figure out what the best hold is, or you could pause the video if you need more time. The best hold is 3 to a royal. In most video poker games, a 3 to a royal will be better than 4 to a flush, which is of course better than a low pair. Alright, hand number 8, we've got a king of clubs, a jack of clubs, ace of hearts, queen of clubs, and king of diamonds. A lot of choices here. Pause the video if you need more time, figure out what the best hold is. Okay, the best play is to hold the kings. Once again, the made hand. You don't want to break it, even with 3 to a royal. Okay, here is hand number 9. We've got a 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10. Take 5 seconds to figure out what is the best hold, the best cards to hold in this situation. Okay, in this case, we don't hold anything at all. If you have watched the whole video from beginning to end, you would have noticed during my 100 hand session that I have come across these 4 cards, as you can see here, the 4 to an inside straight. In jacks or better, we do not go for gut shot straights, so there happens to be no other possible hold in this situation. There's no high card, no pair, no possible flush draw. So in this case, we just discard all of them and hope we get lucky just like we did here. Alright, the final hand. We've got a made flush. So pause the video, see if you can find the best cards to hold. Alright, don't get too excited and hold the flush. The best way to play here is to go for the royal. You need the queen of spades to get the 4,000. Now, many people are thinking, why would you want to discard a made hand like this? Well, because the royal pays so much with 5 coins, you can see 4,000. We could figure this out in our heads, that why the royal is the best hand to hold, or the 4 to a royal is the best hand to hold. Let me explain. So there are 47 cards left in the deck after the initial 5. 1 will give you the royal. So if we divide the 4,000 credits by 47, we get a value of around 85. 85, so that'll be the expected value of holding 4 to a royal. It's slightly more than that because there's also the possibility of getting another spade to get back the flush, or to get a high card for a pair of jacks or better. And the expected value for holding the made flush is the payoff, in this case 30. So which is better, 85 or 30? 85. So go for the royal. Let me tell you right now, that was not staged. I actually got the royal, and without even... That's gonna be a good video. So that's the reason why you want to go for the Royal. That can happen. It's a 1 in 47 chance, and sometimes it can happen. As you can see here, this was not staged. Alright, so that was it. We're going to end the video right here. That was all 10 hands. How did you do? Did you get all 10 right? Did you get a few of them? Maybe you didn't do so well. You can rewatch the video if you want to understand how it all works. You can rewatch the video, or my recommendation is to find a video poker software like this one and practice. That would be the best way to recommend you playing. I'm going to be doing more of these videos. We're going to do the next one on bonus poker. Now, bonus poker has a very similar strategy to jacks or better. So if you can master jacks or better, you can do well in bonus poker. We're going to do that in the next episode, part 2 of Video Poker Genius. Thank you for watching part 1. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed, you can hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next video. Have fun and go make it happen.